Alright, this is episode 5 of Minecraft Time Capsule. In the last one, we explored the cave a bunch. I was a very scared boy. I don't want to go back to that cave. So I think for now, while I wait for all this iron to smelt, which is getting pretty close, I'm going to smelt some cobblestone to get smooth stone to make stone bricks. And while I wait for that, I am going to work on this mine to get resources. Then we're gonna make like a, I don't know, like a castle or some kind of base or something. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have a super strong vision for it right now, but we'll figure it out as we go. So we're just gonna do some strip mining. I probably will cut out like a lot of this because like it's not terribly exciting or interesting to watch. Which I mean, like, what of this is terribly exciting or interesting to watch, right? So I mean, like I don't know. I'm not gonna keep this whole thing in, right? There's just gonna be some grinding. But I think, I mean, probably. All right, I'm gonna put some cobblestone inside the furnace here, and then I'll cut out the whole strip mine shebang, and I'll be back in a while. Whoa. All right. Well, it looks like we've intersected with this cave finally. So I guess probably now would be a good time to cut back in. Check it out. We have intersected with that big old cave again. I'm so happy. All right, all right. Well, I don't really have much of a choice but to like light up this part. This feels like a much more accessible entry point so far compared to the other place. Sorry, ignore that. Ignore that blood-curdling scream I let out. Ouch. Shoot. Ouch. Stop. Stop it. Jeez. What a jerk. Ah! This guy's probably a jerk too. Goodness gracious. People have no class. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, this seems like a much more accessible cave. Seems less chaotic and windy. And it is just as chaotic and windy. But you know what? Gosh, I have to be a brave boy. I have to be a brave boy and explore this cave. It's the best way to get resources that I know of. So maybe, all right, maybe we change the plan for this episode a little bit. No, we're not going to change the plan. We're not going to change the plan. This will be a building episode. We'll say next episode can be a mining episode. That seems fair. That seems good and balanced. So I'm just gonna bridge through this cave, and then I'll cut back in when we're ready to build stuff. All right. So long again. All right, guys, check it out. We hit bedrock. Now I think I want to make my mine a little bit above bedrock. I want to see if I can find like the bottom. There's some more bedrock there. So I think if I remember correctly, like the best level to mine at is like level 12 or something like that. That is what I remember from ages ago. I just don't know. I might just use the F3 menu for this. So bedrock layer is pretty nutso. It's like, what level is this? It's level 3. So yeah, I'm gonna go to up to level 12. So right here, I'm gonna go to here. All right, so down there is bedrock. We're gonna start our mine here. Let me mark it on either side, just to make it obvious. All right, let's get rid of that F3 menu. I usually don't like to play using the F3 menu, but I mean, I feel like in this case it's just easier. That might just be the coward's excuse though, because we all know that I am the scarediest cat. All right, there we go. So this is where our mine be at. All right, I'm gonna check on some things. I'll probably put staircases all the way up and down this guy, and then I'll cut back in when we actually get to base building. So long again. Holy, huh, huh. Why? Huh? What the H, man? That was quite terrifying, actually. How did he know to spiral all the way up here? Ah! Alright, it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Just gonna leave that like that. That was that was unpleasant. That was not a pleasant experience. Did not enjoy that. Not a fan. 0 out of 10. Alright, I'll be man. Jeez. Alright. I'll be back. Oh, hey. Alright, so I just started strip mining. And check it out. Found our first redstone. That's pretty exciting. Let's mine this up. Oh man, that gives you quite a bit per ore. Just like explodes out of there. Alright. First redstone. Good stuff. And cutting out again. Alright, hang on. What is that? Oh, hello! There's a slime boy. Alright, more cave. I'm not into it. Just simply not here for cave. Yep, alright. Well, that's my signal that it's time to turn this shaft around. Sounded like diamonds. But I'm not going to fall for it. I'm not going in the cave. I am a scared boy. Cutting out again. Okay, cutting back in. I think I know kind of what I want to build. I think I'm just going to make this like a mining, the mining shack, the mining hut. Like that'll just be the entrance to the mine. But first, while we continue to smelt all the stone we just mined, I'm gonna fence this whole area in just to make it a bit safer. So that way when I come up from mining, I don't have to like panic about monsters being here and eating my face. But I think I'm gonna make it out of wood logs and stone bricks, and perhaps make the roof out of like wooden stairs or something. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a great builder, but I'm not the worst. Maybe I am you know what? Actually, don't. I might be the worst, so don't quote me on that. All right, that's the sun setting. That's scary. I'm still a scared boy. Now let me harvest the sugar cane. And I can plant some more of it, just like that. And let's go to bed. It is nighttime. Also, I made the stairs out of stone bricks. This is just a preview of my building prowess yet to come. All right, let's make us some stairs. I think I'm really going to use birch logs for anything, so I will take these sticks, put that away, put that away. Do I have any more sticks or anything? I don't think so. So I'm just going to turn all of this into wooden planks. Oh, there's no difference between birch wood and okay, that's chill. Turn all that into sticks, and turn all the sticks into fences. All right, there we go. Not bad, not bad. And what is that? I thought I saw something move over there. Dude, I'm such a panicked boy. Okay. So we'll start fencing from the chicken coop. And where do I want the edge to be? Probably here works. Yeah, here's cool. It's totally arbitrarily chosen. And that works. That's fine. That's kind of ugly, but you know what? It's for security. It's worth it. And mind that, and that, and that. That should keep it relatively safe on that corner. So I'll have lots of fence left to place. Alright, kind of ugly, but that works. Can always be fixed later. I'm gonna go make sure I didn't leave any spots like that where monsters could potentially jump over. On this side of the fence, I don't think I did. Yeah, I think we're good. And am I gonna have to chop down this big old tree? I think I am. Oh well. Oh, sweet. Alright. I did have enough fences. That is great news. And let's chop this bad boy down. Is that all of them? I think so. Yes. He thinks yes. Alright. So now that we're fenced in, I just need to torch this place up. Really make sure that no monsters whatsoever can spawn in here. And then the main thing I'll have to watch out for are creepers on the other side of the fence I could then blow a hole in the fence. That would be no fun. That wouldn't be cool. I'll put you out of your misery. I cannot put you out of your misery. Alright, well, that sucks for the chicken. Alright, I think that's good enough for lighting. And let's go in here. I'm going to smelt some more stone. Boom, 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 boom. I don't need these logs at the moment. Put the fences away. And I think I'm going to start tearing down this house. Actually, I'm going to harvest the farm first. Harvest the wheat. And then tear this place down. Because I need food. Alright, there we go. Got it. I'll make more bread. Bread, bread, bread. Bread of the dead. Okay, and then time to start tearing this building down. This was our first house, but it's time for new beginnings. Time for an upgrade. So I really hope that this new one I'm going to build actually looks better. Otherwise, it's going to be real awkward for the HOA around here. It's like, oh, we invested all this money in making this new house, but now it doesn't even look good. And it's like, yeah, well, sorry, I'm kind of not a great builder, so you should have thought about that before you hired me. But you didn't hire me. I'm doing this for free, so really you can't complain. None of that happened, by the way. I'm alone. Just on my own. Yep. I'll probably also add a storage area in this mining hut. That'll probably be what I do. Yep. Oh, you know what? How many stairs do I have? Can I place stairs upside down? Is that a thing? Is that not a thing? It is not a thing. Yep, that is definitely not a thing. That's okay. I'm going down like this. And I want these stairs to be there, like that. Okay, so I am going to need more stairs, I suppose, aren't I? That's alright. And I'll just cobblestone on that and go like boom, 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 boom. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna need more of these so-called stairs. So then, like, this part will be slanted upwards, and we'll have the actual house, like, right here. Does that make sense? That makes sense. Let me just make sure that I didn't lose any lighting here that monsters could spawn in. And we'll test this at night right now, just to make sure that this is all properly lit up. Because I sure hope it is. I'm gonna be moderately, probably more mildly upset if it's not all lit up the way it should be. Alright, yeah, it all looks good to me. Let's sleep. And I need to make more stone bricks. Man, I really wish I had a fourth stack of smooth stone. It's unfortunate. Alright, and then boom, 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 boom. Okay, that should be enough. And well, how tall do I want this to be? Because I could just start it at like a certain height, right? And then let's see. So these walls, this is going to be walls here, like this, right? Which, that makes sense. And I want it to come, so, you know, come up out of the mine, and I want it to be like a bunch of chests over here. Come on, I'm like, all right, let's put my crap away over here. Get rid of this. So come up, I can have like chests here. So chest going up, then another set of chests here, and then more chests here. Which means that the walls to this place would be right here. And I'll want 2 double chests going however high. So this needs to be like this. And then like this. You need to come over here, away from the construction zone, pooch. Yeah, alright, this makes sense. I'm feeling good about this. Okay. Yeah, okay, let me make some chests to share my vision. So I need like 2, 3 chests. So like I'll have like chest there, and a chest there. So then this wall goes here. Yeah, okay. Alright, alright. I can vibe with it. Although, do I vibe with it? I don't know if I vibe with it, guys. Well, so extend one, and have chest there, and then 1, 2, and then chest here. And it pops like right up against the farm there. Yeah, I like that better, actually. I don't know. What I said doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. All right, so just trust me. Just trust me. Give me a second. So I'm gonna do it too wide like that instead. So then the next chest will be right here. Well, actually, I'll just no. Yeah, yeah. All right. It's cool. It's fine. I got it. It's cool. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Alright, so yeah, this farm area is going to be a little bit cramped because it's like the walls are going to come up like this. But that's fine. Um, all for the extra storage space. Am I right? Storage bros, sound off. Alright. And then it's like that'll come up like that. I don't know exactly how I want this, how high, how tall I want this building to be. So then do it like that and like that. And like, I mean, I want it to be like one or two taller than that, I think. Boom, boom, and then one more set of stairs here. That looks right. Yeah. And then I'll turn all this into stone bricks and like actually have like wood supports eventually. But the mine is the least of my concerns right now. Right now I just want to build a house. I'll have it come up like that. Right? Is that how I want this? Well, I can build it taller still. I might. Decisions. I don't like that. Then I'll have it come out over here. No, that's not what I wanted. Well, is that what I wanted? I think that might have been what I wanted. And I'll put a double doorway here. Have this come around. And I can put like a bunch of furnaces over here. I could still have the bed there because that needs to go right there to be symmetrical, but it doesn't have to be symmetrical. I can make it asymmetrical. That'd probably look better, all things considered, right? Like if we're being totally honest, asymmetry kind of goes hard, right? So instead I could put it, well, if I want like the bed here, bed back here, like bedroom, I want it like back here. So I want it to come out a little bit, just like that. I need to smelt more stone. I'm going to need a lot of stone bricks for this. All right, I think I have a vision more of how I want this to be. So I'm gonna continue to smelt, and I'm gonna build up these walls. I'll come back when we're ready for the roof. I think that sounds good. All right, I will see you in momentarily. All right, cutting back in. Made a lot of good progress on the house, I think. I think now, I think I think it's a, it's ugly, isn't it? Let's fix that. I think it's about done. It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest, but you know what? There are worse houses. I like this back bit here. Come on in up through the top to the little attic we have here, overlooking the farm. Go down the ladder into like the main area here. Still needs some decoration. I made some glass. Put some windows in, but I kind of like it. This is our first proper base. So yeah, I'm gonna call it good for now. I'll spruce it up maybe in the next episode a little bit. Put in those windows, add some fencing and that sort of thing. But here we are for now. I will see you next time. Later.